Man United winger admits he was starstruck by Cristiano Ronaldo announcement. Manchester United winger Anthony Elanga has admitted he was starstruck when the club announced the signing of Cristiano Ronaldo last week. Elanga, who was promoted to the first team at the end of the last campaign and impressed in pre-season before an injury cut preparations short, has expressed his delight at the possibility of playing with the 36-year-old superstar. Elanga, 19, is yet to make an appearance this season after sustaining an injury the week before United's Premier League curtain raiser on August 14th, but has now made a full recovery. "I was starstruck when I heard he was coming to United," the teenager is quoted as saying by Football Scanlon. "But I have calmed myself down a little now. I will be looking at everything with Ronaldo. How he does what he does before and after training. I'll be asking the questions any other person would. He's won everything with United and knows what it takes to play for the club. He's a legend. I have heard he speaks a lot with young players and I look forward to meeting him." Keane explains how Ronaldo will help Sancho, Rashford, and Greenwood. The arrival of Cristiano Ronaldo comes with many perks for Manchester United. Firstly, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer adds a potent striker to his squad. In addition to his extraordinary rate of scoring, Manchester United have a plethora of young players eager to learn, and who better to teach them than, arguably, the best footballer of all time. Former Liverpool and Tottenham striker Robbie Keane certainly thinks so, and the Irish legend has named 3 stars in particular. The younger players around him, you'll see them grow now even more just because they are around his presence, Keane told the PA news agency, according to Sports Mole. "You know he won't accept that the lads are doing it the wrong way. For example, if I'm Jadon Sancho, Marcus Rashford, Mason Greenwood, I would be watching Ronaldo every day. How does he train? How does he prepare himself? Because it's like education for them, for someone who's been the best player in the world for however many years." As with any signing at Manchester United, Ronaldo's arrival at the club has been heavily scrutinised. At 36, he is showing no signs of slowing up, but still, there have been doubts over whether he can catapult Solskjaer's side to their 21st league title. Most concerns were dismissed earlier this week when Ronaldo became the all-time leading goalscorer in men's international football. After a difficult first half, Ronaldo scored a late brace to surpass Ali Daei's previous mark of 109 goals. Could Victor Lindelof be the answer to Manchester United's midfield problems? Victor Lindelof brushed aside question marks over his Manchester United future with a superb performance in Sweden's 2-1 victory over Spain. It was the first time Spain had lost a World Cup qualifier in an incredible 28 years, with Lindelof making a vital contribution in marshalling the home side's resolute defence to victory. So impressive was the Iceman that social media was immediately ablaze with demands for Reds boss Ole Gunnar Solskjaer to remodel the centre-back into a holding midfielder. "Can't you play CDM, Vic? Can you play in midfield? Ole has a few vacancies in that department. Lindelof at CDM will be a boss. Defensive midfield role is yours, Victor. Go chat to Ole. Your passing range and ability to also get into the opposition box will serve us well. Good luck." Although it's perhaps slightly fanciful to imagine that he could make a late career transition into a very different role, it's easy to see how fans might have come to this conclusion. If there's even a remote possibility that he could ease United's midfield burden, Solskjaer will surely see it on the training ground. With Scott McTominay injured and Fred out of form, it might not be quite as far-fetched as it sounds. Manchester United's Cristiano Ronaldo named as UK's third most popular number 7 ever. This week he was handed back his legendary number 7 shirt, which he wore during his first spell at the club between 2003 and 2009, in which he won 3 Premier League titles, the Champions League, 2 League Cups and a Ballon d'Or. But after being given special dispensation by the Premier League and convincing teammate Edinson Cavani to hand the number over, it's been revealed that he is only the third most popular number 7 in UK football history. That is according to analysis by sports platform OLBG of tens of thousands of posts on social media, looking at volume, interactions and text sentiment analysis. Number 1 on the list is another former Manchester United forward and Celtic legend Henrik Larsson. The Swede scored 242 goals in 313 games for the boys and comes out on top of the list as the most popular number 7 in UK football history. Second on the list is Liverpool legend and former England manager Kevin Keegan, who scored 100 goals in 323 appearances for the Reds and was the face of the club in the 70s during one of their most dominant eras. Ronaldo rounds out the top 3, but many United fans will dispute that the Portugal captain is by far the most popular considering his CR7 moniker. Other former United players in the list include Bastian Schweinsteiger at number 5, which is rather odd considering he only ever wore the number at international level with Germany. George Best is number 6 on the list, David Beckham is number 8 and King Eric Cantona is all the way down in 13th place. Jesse Lingard rejected West Ham move to fight for his place at Man United. This summer, many were expecting Jesse Lingard to make his temporary exit from the club permanent after a stellar loan spell at West Ham last season. Instead, he ended up staying after an impressive pre-season. The 28-year-old scored 9 goals and assisted a further 4 in just 16 appearances for the Hammers, but the London club were rejected by Lingard, according to reports. According to 90 Minutes, West Ham decided not to make a late push to sign Lingard this summer after the player made it clear he did not want to make a return to David Moyes' side. Lingard is said to have communicated his decision directly to West Ham co-chairman David Sullivan. Lingard's start to the season was disrupted by testing positive for COVID-19 just days before the Premier League curtain raiser against Leeds last month, but following a call-up to Gareth Southgate's England setup, he will now be hoping to kickstart his Manchester United career again. Manchester United could announce Ed Woodward's replacement next month. Manchester United could announce Ed Woodward's replacement as executive vice chairman at the club as soon as next month, according to reports. Earlier this year, Woodward announced he would step down from his role at the end of the calendar year. The decision to resign from his role as executive vice chairman came after extensive scrutiny following Manchester United's decision to co-launch the disgraced European Super League, which collapsed just hours before Woodward's announcement in April. Now, according to Sky News, Manchester United are closing in on sealing Woodward's successor. Richard Arnold, United's group managing director, is expected to take up Woodward's role within weeks. As per the report, an announcement could be made next month, but the decision is yet to be signed off. The Glazer family, Manchester United's owners, are familiar with Arnold, having been at the club since 2007. Should he be given the go-ahead, the promotion would mean another powerful position has been filled internally, rather than an outside appointment. In addition to Arnold, 2 other Manchester United executives are said to have been vying for Woodward's position.